Welcome to the WeCrochet Facebook Live. We're so happy to see you today. We are drinking coffee and talking about crochet. And today, the things that we're going to talk about are some cool new unicorn patterns that we have, some Warm Up America projects we're doing, and how to stitch away stress in the month of April, which is Stress Awareness Month. And today we have a special guest with us. It's someone from our team, Kerry, who is our outreach coordinator. She's in charge of getting all the patterns and arranging all of the cool projects that we provide on crochet.com and in WeCrochet magazine. If you're not familiar with us, you can check us out at crochet.com. We sell yarn, hooks, we have free patterns, we have crochet books. It's a website that's dedicated to everything crochet. Anyway, thank you, Kerry. Thank you for joining us. How are you today?
Hey, Heather. I'm doing good.
Yay.
I'm busy.
And then we also have Sara Dudek, who's our brand director with us. Sara, how are you?
I think Sarah's having a little bit of technical difficulty.
Yeah, she is. Yep. Uh-oh.
Anyway, guys.
Anyway, so I'm not sure if I should wait for Sara to come back or not. I see Nicole Chase in the audience. Nicole, nice to see you. And Dion, thank you for sharing the stream. We're happy to be associated with the Craft Yarn Council and Warm Up America today. Well, anyway, if you don't know about WeCrochet, we're a brand devoted entirely to crocheters. We all on the staff crochet. We're all crocheters. We're a brand new brand. We just launched at the end of last year. And we're really excited to bring you lots of fun patterns, blog posts, videos, podcasts, the WeCrochet magazine, yarn, hooks, and so much more. So you can find us at crochet.com. And be sure to sign up for our emails and newsletters to get updates from us on our patterns and product releases, kits, and all the fun we're working on. Let me check. How's everyone doing today? I see, again, Nicole Chase. Thanks for joining us. And anyway, Kerry, what are you working on today?
So today I'm going to be chatting with you guys about the Craft Yarn Council's Stitch Away Stress for the month of April. It's a program they started to go along with the National Stress Awareness Month for the month of April. I did something really fun. I got a Brava mini pack and I did all the colors. Yeah, so
that's amazing.
I made 24 blocks. They're all 7x9, and yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about that. But I think we wanted to talk about some unicorn patterns too, right?
Oh, let's talk about the unicorn patterns. Yeah. So let's see. I think I can share my screen, maybe. I have a lot of things.
While Heather pulls that up, I can tell you guys a little bit about what she's supposed to or about to show you. We worked with Brenda KB Anderson to do some fun unicorn projects. We've got Sparkles the Unicorn Softie, which is an adorable amigurumi unicorn that is amazing. If you guys have been to crochet.com and seen our really cute little unicorn pin, you might recognize it in yarn form now. It's made with Brava, and we have two colorways, one that's got some little bit of dark purple, that fairy tale color in the hooves, and the other is a little more tealy and blue based, and both are absolutely adorable.
Yeah, they're really cute. I love that majestic mane.
Such a good job posing with them for us.
I had fun. I was a last minute replacement as a model on these photos, and I guess I just skewed the whole photo shoot in sort of a retro 80s style. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a photo from when I was about 8 with the same thing with my head floating in the corner.
Now I want every photo that we have, every pattern we have to have lasers in the background.
Yes. Yeah. Can't go wrong with lasers.
The unicorns are so cute, though. When they got into the office, we just paraded them around to everybody's desk and showed everyone. And almost everyone who saw it squealed with delight because it's just so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
All right, so next patterns we have are...
So we've got the Glimmer Sisters Unicorn Slippers. I love that name.
Yes, I do too. That is a great name. I want to see the Glimmer Sisters in concert.
Right. So they're also made with Brava. They're super cute, and we have a huge range of sizes. I think there's something like 8 or 9 different sizes in the pattern, so you can get just the right size for your foot. And they're really, really super cute. I love how these were constructed. Brenda gave really, really great step-by-step instructions, so it's very achievable for anyone who wants to try to make these. I love that it's a little dose of amigurumi with some like 3D crochet. So if you don't want to take on a larger project like the unicorn itself, this is perfect because you're just doing like the ears, the horn, and then fringe instead of flowers, and some basic embroidery to make those eyes on each slipper. I think they're so super cute. I think it would be fun to do like them in different colors so they have their own personalities instead of the identical twins there. But yeah, anything with them, any color would be great.
One of the women in the office wants to make a heavy metal unicorn. So she's using black for the body and purple and silver for the mane and accents. So I'm really excited to see that one and how that turns out. And I'm really excited to see how people take these patterns and make them their own, using their own color palettes and the things that they're interested in to customize how they look.
And then, oh, did you want to talk about the headband?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Babbling about the slippers.
Oh, yes.
Headband too.
There's also a headband.
I thought this was so super fun, and I can just imagine this as an awesome like birthday party crown, you know?
That would be the best.
The party, the birthday person's favorite colors. It's a small project, doesn't take a ton of yarn, doesn't take a ton of time, and it's actually designed just to fit over a headband, a 1-inch headband, the kind without the teeth. Make sure if you're going to order a headband, look for one without teeth. And then it comes together pretty quick, and it's super fun.
I'm so curious how that horn is constructed. It's the signature, kind of the signature horn on all of these unicorns, and I have not ever crocheted in a spiral like that, a 3D spiral. So I'm excited to look at the pattern and figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I think it's pretty easy. I read the instructions. It made total sense. So.
Oh, good. Cool. And it's stuffed also, isn't it? With some polyfill or something.
Nice. Yeah. And Brenda recommends stuffing as you go instead of waiting to stuff at the end when you're doing the horn itself. So that way you can get it all the way into the very tip.
That makes a lot of sense. All right. So next up we have the Catfish Permade, which I love that, like that whole name too.
This is another Brenda Anderson pattern. This one's done with Mighty Stitch, and it's just so adorable. She has a great way of having fun with crochet and coming up with different patterns that just have a charm to them, and we love them. This Catfish Permade is about 19 inches tall. You can see where you're modeling again, Heather, that it's got some good size. It's not a tiny piece of amigurumi. It's a larger piece. And again, so fun.
Super cute. And then lastly, what else do we have? Oh, this one says Sparkles the Unicorn, but it's...
That's actually our Design Your Own Sea Creature.
Look, I'm fixing it right now. Okay. You can talk about it.
There you go. So it's by Jennifer Oliveras. And these guys are fun. Jennifer came at this from the perspective of, you know, we've only seen a small portion of the ocean. Let's imagine what could really be down in the depths and do something totally wild and different, and imagine a super fun creature unlike any other. And this is kind of a choose your own adventure pattern. as you start, you get to decide, are you making a small fish or a long fish? Is it going to have tentacles? What kind of spots or fins will it have? What kind of mouth treatment do you want it to have? So it's really fun in that no two fish end up the same, and you can totally customize it to what you want to make.
That is super fun. I love the idea of a choose your own adventure pattern. And I also love the concept, which I hadn't heard before, that the concept was based on the fact that we have not seen so many creatures on the ocean floor, but that's so cool. We have a bunch of comments I couldn't look at while I was looking at the screen share. So let me just catch up with everybody here. Wendy Briscoe wants to know, Kerry, how long did it take you to make those 24 blocks out of the Brava minis?
Okay, so I did them on and off over about 2 weeks. So each one, I found I could make one. We can talk. Do you want to just start talking about these in detail, or should we answer some more questions?
I think that's good. Yeah, let's talk about them and then we'll just move on from there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did these as part of Warm Up America in partnership with the Craft Yarn Council. Warm Up America, we're focusing on stitching away stress. And the email went around the office, hey, everybody, let's make some blocks. They just need to be 7x9 and done with yarn that is easily washable. And I right away thought of Brava. And I actually had a pack of Brava minis, and I'm like, I wonder if I could make a whole block with a mini. I started just experimenting with my gauge over half double crochet, and I figured out pretty quickly that I could do 24 stitches across and 26 rows, and it'd turn out just the right size. You know, gauge is something that is pretty personal. You know, my mom, if she did the same 24 by 26, she crochets a lot tighter and it might come out smaller. So definitely do some practicing, see what gauge works for you. But another thing, I was doing them while I was watching the news, and sometimes I would get a little stressed as I was trying to stitch away my stress, and my gauge would get tighter and I'd run out of a little bit of yarn. So I had a spare skein that I finished off some of the blocks with. But yeah, I've got 24 colors. We actually have a blog post on the whole Warm Up Crochet program, and you can visit crochet.com to see that blog post, and there'll be more about the different kinds of blocks you can make and where to send them. Warm Up America right now is kind of holding their donations. They want you to hang on to them until their office reopens, and then we can kind of just flood them with thousands of beautiful blocks once their office reopens. I would love to be in that office when
that's a great mental picture for sure. We'll put a link to our blog posts in the comments here, so check that out on our Facebook Live. Let's continue talking about that in a minute, but let me read a couple more comments.
Sure.
We got an OMG, they look beautiful from Ursula, and Kathy has joined us from Galesburg, Illinois. Hi, Kathy. We have links to all the patterns we talked about in the comments of the Facebook Live here. November is here, and she says, this brings a lot of smiles, so fun. And Ursula, I heart Glimmer Sisters, and you look so cute in that headband, Heather. Thanks, Ursula. And everyone should have a unicorn headband from Ursula too. I see my friend Nisi. Hi, Nisi, how are you? And Ursula Morgan says, Brenda Anderson, you are the best. And our brand director, Sara Dudek, I can't wait to customize that project with colors. Love comfy worsted. All right, so back to let's talk more about the blocks, Kerry. I want to tell everyone about the Brava mini pack. I don't think we have one to show you right here on the broadcast, but it's a pack of mini skeins of our premium acrylic Brava yarn. It's 24 different colors, and I think it's like 600 grams. Do you know if that's how big the pack is?
I'm really bad at math.
I think it's 600.
But they're 25 grams.
I could be wrong. 25 times 24. Anyway, it's a lot of yarn, and it's $19.99 per pack, which is a great way to get a really good assortment of colors for a good price. Yeah. But I love, Kerry, I love your project that you made. Well, I guess it's sort of it's a project. what I really want, what I dream of is seeing all of those colors stitched together into one big Afghan. That would be really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to resist. This is a palette that I love. This is actually, I should have mentioned the Reds pack. So this is the Brava Mini Reds pack.
Right. It comes in two or three other color combos too. I think blues, rainbow, and jewel.
Yeah. I was going to say there's 4 total. Yep. So there's the blue greens, the reds, the brights, and the jewels. Yep. So this is my favorite color palette. Like my sweater's in this palette. Most of my clothes are in this palette. So I'm finding it very hard to resist just stitching it up and keeping it for myself because I love it so much. But no, it's going to a good cause and I'm excited to donate it. But some good things to know about acrylic. It is washable, which is great. Very important for the Warm Up America blocks that they're washable. They're allergy friendly. I know some people have a sensitivity to wool, so it's not the best for the Warm Up America blocks unless it's like a super wash, but it's nice that, you know, with the acrylic, nobody's going to be itchy, which is nice. And then it's just so affordable. Like we said, it's $19.99 for those 24 mini skeins and you get so much yarn, which is great.
I just thought of a great idea. You could make some of the unicorn projects we just showed or the design your own sea creature using the Brava mini pack, and then you would have so many colors to choose from to make those projects.
Yeah.
We have a couple more comments. Let's see. Oh, we have Wendy says, thank you. Your blocks are beautiful. Ursula, I love your creativity, adding another yarn color when you ran out. Warm Up America is here, and they said, these sections are so perfect. We love the colors. Yay, yay. And Becky is here, and she says, you should all know, my dear 3-year-old son now demands Crochet podcast when he goes to bed at night. He's totally hooked on you, and we need more episodes. So for those of you who are watching the Facebook Live here, we have a podcast as well, the WeCrochet podcast. You can find that on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, or you can go to crochet.com/podcast, and we have all of the episodes there on the web. You can listen from there. And Becky, thank you for that encouragement. We're so happy that you like the podcast, and we have more episodes coming at you, including one this week about the unicorn projects and all the things we're talking about here. And we also have special guests who are our children, since we're all working from home. So we incorporated them into the podcast too. So I bet your son will love that. And thanks again for your comment. And then finally, Sara says, those colors are awesome, about Kerry's blocks.
Yeah, I love these colors.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the whole reason I had the mini pack on hand was that I wanted a little sample of every color for when I start to choose the colors for our next WeCrochet magazine collection. So I'm working on winter right now and loved having all the colors to know how to pair them up for color work. So
yeah, that's another thing I love to do as well. Because we're an internet-based yarn company, you can't go to a store to check out our yarns, which is something that makes everyone sad. But those Brava mini packs are a great way to really get a good feel for the color combos. And I use that a lot also when I'm choosing projects, because I can just kind of line up the mini skeins together and see really what colors work well together. So good tip, Kerry. Thank you.
Yeah. And so something else I want to tell you guys about, the Craft Yarn Council is actually having a survey on their website right now talking about creativity and stress relief. We're going to have a link to it in a blog post coming up. So definitely check that out. I'm sure the Craft Yarn Council could use everybody's input on what they're doing to stitch away their stress.
And actually, that blog post is live now, and I'm chatting it in the chat right now. So we also wanted to talk about, with Stress Awareness Month and Stitching Away Stress, that there is a survey that was done a few years ago by the Craft Yarn Council that has all kinds of cool stats about the therapeutic benefits of crochet, knitting, and general needlework. So here are just some of the survey results. They surveyed over 3,000 crocheters and knitters, and they reported that their craft contributed to 93% of the respondents said a feeling of accomplishment. 85% of people said stress reduction was one benefit. 68% said we receive a mood improvement from the crafts that we do with yarn. 56% got a sense of confidence. And then some of the other benefits that people reported were better concentration, better problem solving, and increased memory. So check out the blog post we just linked to in the live chat here, and you can read more about that. We also have another thing to report about Stitch Away Stress Month, and that is the Craft Yarn Council is doing another survey about how you manage stress, and I'm going to put a link to the chat here. And then Kerry, you took that survey this morning. Tell us about it.
I did. It was really easy, didn't take much time at all. There were 29 questions. And basically it was asking me what crafts I participate in, how I feel that yarn helps me feel creative. Very easy. It was just, scale of 1 to 10 questions that were simple to click, and a couple of, I think just one short answer, and it was great. I'm excited to see what insights they learned from this survey like they did with the last one.
Yeah, I think that's one really awesome thing that the Craft Yarn Council does is they're using our collective power as a group of crocheters and knitters and needle crafters to, hear from us and share their findings. And they do a really great job of advocating for all of us as a group of crafters, because there are a lot of us, and a lot of people are crocheting and a lot of people are knitting right now. Mm-hmm. And it's an important folk art that we need to continue to use. And like we said earlier, it has so many benefits therapeutically and just to enhance your life and make you feel happier and content. And I think it's also a good way to connect with people around you. So there are lots of reasons why we love crochet, and we hope you do too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? So we talked about the survey. Producer Sara, are you here? Do you want to come on and talk to us about your project, your Warm Up America 7x9" crochet blocks that you've been working on?
Yeah, hey everybody. I've got my tea right here. I don't drink coffee, so I'm drinking tea behind the scenes. As a semi-new crocheter, I decided to take these blocks a different direction, and I wanted to try new stitches. So it was a really great opportunity to try something new. So I've been trying Tunisian stitching, and it was really fun. And because I'm a longtime knitter, I was really into Tunisian because I get to have all my it's a technique where you crochet where you put all of your stitches on your hook, and it's really fun. And I think it makes these really beautiful patterns, like these really beautiful kind of texture in the fabric. And then I tried different size hooks. Well, sorry, there's yarn everywhere in my house.
And mine.
Yeah, in all of our houses, I just walk and there's yarn everywhere. And I used for this, I'm kind of now in love with our WeCrochet Shine. It's a cotton modal. I don't know, you tell me.
I say modal, but I don't know if it's a made up word like all words. So you just say it however you want.
I'm from Texas, so I just mumble when I don't know how to say.
It's modal.
I just mumble when I don't know how to say something. It's like modal. So yeah, I just think it's really soft, and it's something I would want a blanket out of. So I actually might at some point make an Afghan out of Shine. So definitely, if you want to treat yourself to something special, get some Shine from WeCrochet at crochet.com.
And I used it for amigurumi project, and it is so beautiful because it's just it has a sheen to it. The stitch definition is beautiful, and there's so many really good colors.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to keep trying new stitches for these blocks, and it'll be a nice opportunity for me to try all the different lovely stitches that crochet allows for, which I'm just really excited about. So yay.
I just want to say hello to JP, who's joined us. She says she's completely new here. What are we talking about today? And we are talking about stitching away stress, our new unicorn and amigurumi patterns, and the Craft Yarn Council's new survey about managing stress. So check the links in the chat here for to go straight to that survey and take that survey. And then Sara says, shine looks so good in those Tunisian blocks. And then JP asks, what is that yarn? The yarns we've showed today, Kerry's blocks are made out of Brava yarn. It's a premium acrylic, $199 for $199 for a 100-gram skein on crochet.com. And then the one that producer Sara just showed us is called Shine, and it is a cotton and modal blend. And modal is a fiber made out of beechwood. So it's kind of like bamboo. It's got a kind of, I don't know, shiny, snappy feel to it. And
super soft. It's super
very soft. And what else? Do we have anything else to talk about today?
Well, I just wanted to jump in about the podcast, is that we're still podcasting. We're podcasting remotely. We're here for our audience. It is definitely always fresh in my mind, as I'm the person who edits all of our stuff. So please listen to the podcast, share it with people. And if the best way to get in touch with us and to stay on top of what we're doing and to get patterns, like the first is just like sign up for our newsletter on the crochet.com website. It's just, if you want to be in touch, that's the best way. And obviously on all the social medias, stay in touch with us. We love hearing from you. And I literally got an email this morning from someone who listens to the podcast, and they were asking us to cover these topics. And I went to our schedule and I was like, yep, we're putting that there. We're going to put that there. And we hear you. We're here for you. And we just, yeah, we love our audience and we love all of you. So
other places you can interact with us are here on Facebook. You can join our WeCrochet family group. We have that group where you can share your projects and ask questions and connect with other crocheters. So that's great. And if you're on Ravelry, we have a Ravelry group, the WeCrochet group there. So that's a pretty active forum. If you like Ravelry forums, you can always reach us there. You can follow us on Facebook. You can subscribe to these live broadcasts by clicking the notify me button, I think it's like a little alarm icon. You can subscribe to that. You can like us on this page. You can follow us on Instagram. That's WeCrochet Official. And we're always doing fun things on there. Right now we have a challenge, hashtag swimming in yarn, where we challenge you to show us a picture of you literally in a box with your yarn and yarn spilling out of it. And that was inspired by one of our favorite crochet bloggers, Ashley from A Crafty Concept. She started this whole movement. So we've had several people take pictures of themselves swimming in yarn. You can read about all the things we're doing on our blog. That's at blog.crochet.com. And if you wanted to see where the podcast is, it's on all podcast platforms, as well as crochet.com/podcast. You can listen to every episode straight from your browser if you want. Anyway, I think we're getting close to done. Do we have any other crochet projects to show off? Oh, I have my kiddo in the background.
I'm making Easter baskets, and I'm trying to make an Easter bunny for Easter. Here's my head and body of an Easter bunny I'm working on. So yay, I'm trying to make Easter special over here by crocheting little stuffies. And somewhere on my desk, here's my newest little chick and its egg. Boop, boop.
Oh, I love the chick. It's so cute.
Yeah, I showed these last time on Coffee and Crochet.
They're so fun. Everyone loved them, and we still love them.
Yeah, I mean, I figured out how to put the eyes on. It looks a little imperfect, but I'm into that. I'm into the weird bobbly-eyed chick. So yeah, that's what I'm working on and of course the Warm Up America rectangles. So what are
very cool.
I'm using Brava for all of my Easter projects because I love Brava and I have a lot of it, and it's just nice for that amigurumi. Yeah, it's great. I love it. So thanks, Sara, for saying that.
Okay, really quick, I'm showing off my projects. Okay, I have a toddler size hat and a baby size hat. I just need to weave in the ends, and these are for my nephew and his new little brother who's on the way. And those are made out of Felici, which is one of our self-striping sock yarns. It's fingering weight, and held double with Capretta, which is a cashmere blend. So that's my quick projects. Sara wants to know, what are you using for Easter projects? Oh, that was the Brava, right?
Yeah, I was trying. What about you, Kerry? Are you just making blocks infinitely?
No, now that I'm out of my Brava mini pack, I'm actually going to get a head start on our next Cal. We're doing the light touch pullover. And if you saw, we actually did a surprise early release of issue 3 of WeCrochet magazine. It's at crochet.com right now. You can go and get a copy. And in there, you see all the details about the light touch pullover cal that'll be starting in a few weeks. So I have a few skeins of palette and I need to start swatching, and I'm gonna do a sweater. I haven't crocheted a garment in a while, so I'm really excited.
Ooh,
Kerry,
that sounds super fun.
have you finished the current cal, which is the bubble diamond throw?
I didn't start that one.
Oh,
I think that started after before I started with the WeCrochet team. So I was a little late to the party on that one. Sorry,
it's still happening right now, and people can find out more information obviously on our website. You can get the pattern at crochet.com. You can also, we have a really rad Ravelry group that's very active. I'm like really into the Ravelry group. I check it every day on my like kind of cycle through the internet. And sorry, I muted myself for a second. So yeah, check out our Ravelry group and you can kind of see how everyone else is. I might need to go there and get some encouragement because I only have like 6 inches of my cal, and I might need some love from the community. So I'm gonna try to get through it. It's my first blanket. So yeah, find out more. And hey, Heather, how do people find it on Ravelry? Do they just search WeCrochet on Ravelry?
Yes, if you just go to the groups tab on Ravelry and type in WeCrochet, it should pop right up. And then also Ursula's asking, is there a link to the magazine? Yes, we'll put a link in the chat in just a minute. But if you want to find it on your own, you can go to crochet.com, click on the books tab, and then there's a WeCrochet magazine on the left side of the navigation. You can click on that and go straight to all the magazines. We have 2 issues in print and ebook, and then we just released a pre-release of our newest summer magazine, just so everyone could get a dose of new crochet goodness early. So you can go there and download the WeCrochet ebook right now. And I think we're getting close to done. And I just want to say thanks to everybody for showing up. We really appreciate your interaction. We appreciate your shares. And if this is your first time meeting with us, we hope that you'll go visit us at crochet.com and check us out on all our social media and subscribe to this page and these broadcasts for more. And don't forget to check out our podcast too.
Subscribe to Dollar Store Crafts too.
Oh, that's my old blog, craft blog. Thanks everybody. Come join us again next week and keep crocheting, and we will too, because we crochet.
Bye.
Other people don't crochet that much because they don't pronounce it like this.